Love will turn back the hands of time. Whoa, turn back. Whoa, turn back. That's from Grease 2, the better Grease film, I must admit. I find myself enjoying Grease 2 a little bit more than the first one. But we're here to talk about Doctor Who today, so I'm going to bin off the musicals. Yes, I'm camp. Yes, I like musicals. So what? Put me down like a dog, like Patch. Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be I genuinely don't have like a singular linear plan for this video. It's going to be all over the place. Basically, when I first started uploading daily, which was 85 days ago or something, I've been posting daily for 85 days. It's killing me slowly. There's nothing to talk about. I basically made about 20 Google Docs with like loads of different video ideas for me to ramble about, and loads of them just didn't end up getting used because I sort of changed my format to just talk about stuff I see on Twitter instead. So I have just got loads of random things that I want to bring up and talk about, but I'm just going to do it all in one video. The pacing is going to be very fast, so yeah, if you enjoy this, give it a like. If you think it's rubbish, give it a dislike. That's absolutely fine as well. Subscribe if you're new. I post every day, and it's quite fun here, so you can stick around if you'd like to. Leave a comment, hit the hype button, become a channel member if that's your thing, but if not, that's fine. Let's crack on. First things first, I actually realised that I did a YouTube short on this, but for those who didn't see the YouTube short, it's a weird coincidence to me how in Series 10 of Doctor Who, with Capaldi, we have a companion called Bill. Then, in Jodie Whittaker's third series, Flux, we have a character called Belle. Then in Ncuti Gatwa's second series, we have Belinda, who also goes by Belle sometimes. I just think it's weird that there's those different Belles in each era, and also in each Doctor's final series, excluding David Tennant the second time round, which I think is fair to do. In Capaldi's last series, we've got Bill. Jodie's last series, we've got Belle, and in Ncuti's last series, we've got Belinda, Belle. I just find that a bit weird. It must be a coincidence, right? I assume, but it's weird how they've all ended up like that. Who was before Matt Smith's last series? Was there a Belle in that series? There was a Bell Tower where he regenerated. You see what I mean? That doesn't register a whole video to itself. That was about 40 seconds of talking. It's not going to be enough for a whole video. So I'm going to ramble on to my next point. And now I want to quickly touch on the Series 9 deleted scenes bundle for Under the Lake. Well, it's actually Before the Flood, which is actually one of my favourite stories in Doctor Who ever. I really love the Ghost two-parter from Series 9. I love Toby Whithouse, and I think he aced this story really, really well. So I'm going to show you this deleted scene. Well, I'll talk you through it because it's 3 minutes. I don't just want to let it play, but I'll talk you through it bit by bit. So this is the deleted scene from Before the Flood, and it basically shows it's after the Doctor and Bennett go back in time by mistake, and they see Prentice before they originally meet. And the Doctor says that the Doctor and Bennett have twins that are coming, which are obviously the earlier versions of themselves. And Prentice is a bit confused by this. Anyway, they talk, and basically the Doctor's like, Prentice, your people defeated the Fisher King. How do you defeat the Fisher King? And Prentice goes, oh, our city drowned, and the Fisher King drowned, and stuff like that. So it explains how the Doctor knows how to defeat the Fisher King later in the episode. It's set up for that, and it works so amazingly well. And then, obviously, Prentice, he's like, yeah, our twins are coming in a minute. You've got to act surprised, like you've never seen us before, because we weren't here. Because, obviously, the Doctor doesn't want his earlier self to know that there's a future version of himself running around as well. So, he's like, Prentice, just pretend you haven't seen us. It's a surprise for our twins. And Prentice goes to run off, but then the Doctor stops him. The Doctor goes, something's not quite right, and gives him the hanky. We saw that hanky so many times in part 1, which is Under the Lake. That hanky comes out so many times, and I always thought the Doctor never has a hanky after this, and it's because it sets up this, which was in the deleted scene. He gives it to Prentice, and then Prentice runs off to these guys, and that explains why Prentice goes up to the Doctor and Bennett and looks at them and goes, remarkable, remarkable. You know, in that episode, I'll get up the clip of that. Yeah, so here he is, greetings, and he goes up to them, and they're all shocked, obviously, but he looks at them and he's like, remarkable. And he's like, because he's obviously like, you look so similar to the people I've just met, identical twins. Never gets explained, and I always thought it was so weird. I love timey-wimey writing. You know, I've always said, Moffat's, like, the reason why I love Listen so much is because of that opening scene where Clara and Danny are on a date, but then you see her like bang her head on the table when she gets home because the date didn't go well. Same in Into the Dalek when Danny is like, oh, I've got some reading to do, I can't come out with you tonight, and then he's in his classroom banging his head on the table. Timey-wimey stuff like that. This, as a kid, I'd have loved to have seen this properly get paid off. So yeah, it's a shame this scene got deleted. I really don't know why it did. I'm proper gutted. And it makes the flooding of the village seem less Deus Exy. And also, this episode was like 42 minutes, and this deleted scene was 3 minutes. Doctor Who episodes are normally 45 minutes, so I don't know why it was cut. There must have been something on afterwards that was a bit longer than scheduled, so they had to make cuts for this, which is really a shame. Really is a shame. I'd be gutted if I was Whithouse. It literally is like they always cut the most important scenes. And the final thing I'm going to touch on today is it's just a bit funny. It's this clip from Doomsday, Army of Ghosts, which I was watching yesterday. And it just made me think, like, you know what? Doctor Who's bloody weird, isn't it? Predicting its own future. So it's Jackie basically saying to Rose, like, what's going to happen when I die?
I'll just keep on travelling, and you'll keep on changing. And in 40 years' time, 50, there'll be this woman, this strange woman, walking through the marketplace on some planet a billion miles from Earth. But she's not Rose Tyler. Not anymore. She's not even human.
That sounds awfully familiar, doesn't it? It seems like they're talking about the reality war Rose there, which maybe this will come back in the Christmas special, this chat, but yeah, interested, isn't it? Anyway, that's it. It's been a really random ramble of stuff today, but I hope you enjoyed nonetheless. I've been Sam. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, drop a like. Didn't enjoy, drop a dislike. That's absolutely fine. Subscribe with the notification bell on. I post every single day. And yeah, all the other stuff. Leave a comment. If you're on mobile, near the comments, there's a button that says hype. If you push the hype button, it pushes my video out to more people. It means the world if you could do so. Hit the... no, hang on. What am I trying to say? Oh yeah, if you want to become a super chat member, what am I talking about? If you want to leave a super thanks in the comments, you can do so. You get a shout out at the end of the next video. If you want to become a channel member, you get early access to review videos, which come out every Friday, and you get bonus content, you get member-only videos, you get a shout out at the end of every video, blah, 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 all that stuff. You've heard it a million times. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I've been Sam. I'll see you later, and ta-ra.